Miss Shana has been begging to be put in her place. I hope that Amber does the job for us right now. Get to it, Amber. Let's go.
This is my business.
It's women like you that turn good men bad.
Shana, see, this is what I'm talking about. You don't
And you
know
make
what
it hard for good women like me like me. Put it like that.
Like her and Keisha, in other words. She and Keisha not a man, so like she and Keisha. Okay. This line would have worked well, Mishana, if it was somebody else. For Anthony, Anthony is not in the good man category, basically, right now. Right now, he's not in the good man category because he's just a guy with some money. And a man with some money is just a man with some money. That's really all and truly him have. You know what I mean? And that's why I said this is why Joe Grind still works, because Joe Grind has figured out how to gain all of the accesses from a woman without giving her any money at all. And that says something, and that speaks volumes. Anyways, let's keep running.
Okay, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. That's number one. Secondly, I've asked you to stay out of my business, Shana.
It's hard when I overhear you talking.
Well, you shouldn't be eavesdropping.
And I'm not. Well, you was loud. You was loud. How can I not hear you talking about your marriage?
Shana?
And this is exactly what I was saying today. So I said, maybe not today, but this is what I was saying when I said, don't bring your business to the restaurant. And that was a correction that I had for Amber in this, Sure, Anthony brought the business today to the restaurant, right? In other words, brought their personal business to the restaurant. That's not what I'm saying. I understand that, and I agree with you guys. But what I was saying is this is why I reiterated this point over and over again, not to bring it to your workplace, because eventually people are going to start feeling that them can come in between and give you advice from now till next week.
Like I said, Amber, you took vows for better or worse, through sickness and health, through death do you part.
Well, I didn't know you were at my wedding.
Well, I know you take vows.
Okay, but first of all, since you want to talk about vows, not to tell my business, but Anthony broke those vows.
Never.
So while you throwing around scripture and everything else, I have every biblical right to have the stance that I do.
Okay, so when he broke the vows, did you leave then? Why did you
Shana,
stay?
it's not your business. But let me let you know, I'm leaving now. I am divorcing him, okay? Are you?
And that's fair. That's fair. So this is gonna be an argument people are gonna raise, which makes sense. I didn't leave then, right? So why leave now? It's a fair argument. It's a very, very fair argument. And it's true. I understand. You never leave then. Why leave now? You're leaving now because it is what it is. You know, you're not feeling what's going on. You don't like what's happening. And that's okay. You know, better late than never, if you ask me. Better late than never.
Happy?
Oh, Anthony, he tell me you always say whatever. Y'all get into it. He said you always say you're going to divorce him.
So you talk to my husband?
Yeah, I talked to him.
And haven't I asked you not to? Haven't I asked you to stop talking to my husband?
I talked to him because he was upset. He left out of here upset.
Oh, so you...
And he can, yes, and it's my job in ministry to run behind someone that may be upset.
Your job in
may
ministry. This is not church, Shana. This is a restaurant.
This is my ministry. It may not be church.
Well, my marriage is not your ministry.
Well,
okay?
evidently it is when you make it all available to all of us. When
Okay,
you're
well, you know
here
what?
talking loud about your marriage.
You're right about that. That won't happen again. So can you stay out of my business now?
Thank you very much, Amber. I love that. Thank you very much for taking that up, because I'm glad that you have now made it clear. Thank you. Thank you. I like this. And Amber is correct. Her marriage is not Mishana's ministry. Mishana needs to mind her own business and leave that alone. That's not her business at all. I don't know why she's this much and this knee deep in the people in conversation. But I'm glad that Amber is starting to pepper her and put her in her place, because Shana needs to be put in her place. Shana is way out of line and out of pocket. You don't know enough between the two of them to make a judgment call. If you have not been seeing it, you won't know it. And again, I want y'all to understand, I wanted it to work, but I want Anthony to actually do something to make it work. Trying to get the woman on a vacation is not going to make it work, because the root causes are going to still be there. They're going to still be there. It's like when you're in a relationship and people believe that you can just have some sex and everything else. All right, no. You need to address the root cause. There are root causes as to why they are having the issues that they're having. Until he digs to that, he is really and truly not trying. Until Anthony has made a valiant effort to really dig into the root of the business. Like I said before, if you want me to give you a solution, what a man does in this point is that him tell her, you know what, dear, let us go to counseling. I want you to pick the counselor. Being that you weren't happy the last time, I'm going to allow you to pick the therapist or the counselor, right? And what I want you to do is let me know exactly if we can do this together so we can communicate. If after this you want to leave, I will let you go. But at least let me know that and give me at least that amount. That's how Anthony has to come this time. Well, I'm hoping that that's how Amber let him come because you know them work in this skit.
Can you
Just listen. Keisha, shut up. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Go find something to do.
I got something to do right here.
No.
Shana,
Amber,
with all due respect, please stay out of my marriage. Please stay out of my business. In a minute, I'm gonna ask you to stay out of my restaurant.
no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we are. If
Now,
you
you might as well take that off the chopping block because that's not happening.
Oh my
But
God.
like I said, Amber, I care about you young people. I care about. And if I see you going through, I'm going to say something.
You know what?
So what do you suggest you do?
I suggest she pray and not make haste decision. Because what happens is when you go through these men, you're going to move to the next. And then you'll move to the next and the next. And then
Shana, my experience is not your experience.
it may not be. But guess what? We are both women.
Shana, I'm gonna just say this for the last time. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your prayers. Please stay out of my business.
All right, Amber, I hear you.
Talking about she been fighting. She
Oh
been
my
Clarissa.
God.
I like what's happening. I like what's happening. She's standing strong so far. She really is standing strong so far, which is very, very good. She has to stand strong because Miss Shana won't come with the nonsense. And she is right that, this is why I said that I keep telling y'all, yes, I love what Amber suggested today to Anthony. Let me buy you out. That's what I want her to do. Because the moment she buys Anthony out of this business, she has 100% control. Then she can call all the shots she wants to call and she can make this the way that she wants to actually make it. Then also, those people would have said, well, she did this and well, she did that. They couldn't say that anymore because he's not included in this particular business. That is exactly what needs to happen at this point. But I like the mere fact that she's going toe-to-toe with Miss Shana because somebody has to go toe-to-toe with Shana. You just have to get there with her. You have to go there with her. You have to push back. You really and truly have to push back because Shana really and truly has been pushing it. And again, Shana needs to be quiet. But I love it. Amber has taken, accountability for bringing herself here because now she realized now how much, all of this was not needed in the first place. I love that. But what I also love is how much she's really and truly pushing back and how much she's starting to really stand up and try to create some amount of boundaries. I hope she gets harder with those boundary lines going forward. But Miss Shana needs some business though and a man. That's what Miss Shana need. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.